Yeah. If you tell me that you spent 3 months, 6 months as a pirate, I believe you at this point. I just want you to know that.
What do you mean? Why?
If you, because it's just wilder and wilder. You're like, so Halo Wilder, like Van Wilder.
It's crazy that you say that though, but I guess maybe because I've been around so many people like me, like it helped me to not feel like that much of a unicorn in a sense. You went to a crazy hospital. I went to 20. Like, oh yeah, well, I can one up that,
I hope I'm not making you feel alienated.
No, 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 not at all. Like,
Yeah, my mom's been in and out of a lot of places like that. There's a place called the Amistad and
like a mental hospital.
mental hospital. She's been Baker acted several
Oh
times.
yeah. It's crazy because honestly, I don't know if I can even tell you the names of a lot of them. I just know I've been to at least 10. Some of them I went to repeatedly. I was so out of it every time I went that like I don't, it's hard for me to have like,
A clear recollection. Maybe they all start
right.
slapping or blending together or something. Sure.
Right. Yeah. I went so many times. It shouldn't have been so like traumatic and weird for me considering I went so much. But every time I went, it was fucking life or death type fucking bullshit. I don't know, maybe not life or death, but yeah, it's just like,
Yeah, you were on the brink of something maybe more permanent and you couldn't come back.
yeah.
Okay.
So I imagine my husband, it's totally new to him, all of this stuff. And he's seen me lose my mind, gone completely. In his mind, I was schizophrenic and I was never going to not be, It took him a while and he might even still have like in his head that maybe it's going to come back type stuff. For a while though, he would ask me every day almost, are you good now? Are you good? Do you still think like that? Do you still like, because he like couldn't even imagine that I would ever be able to be normal after like the things that I like thought and did.
Yeah. Well, it's characterized by if I'm remembering correctly, it's like you can't distinguish between reality and like your fantasies or like delirium, right? They
Yeah, I mean,
just they sort of
yeah, it was, I don't know, like in my mind, like everything was very real. Everything that I was thinking, I had proof of in my mind. I could prove it's happened.
yeah.
Very much real to me.
Wow.
So much so that I would have such a time coming out of it. And I never was fully back until I went to prison. They keep me in the mental hospital 2 or 3 days for me to snap back to speak and tell you that I was okay now and you could let me out. But honestly, every time I was just able to convince you of that. But I wasn't ever convinced myself. Not until I went to prison. I was in prison for like almost a month before I had finally snapped out of it completely.
I do because my aunt Vera is schizophrenic and she charged my dad with being a Cuban spy.